our war with Brunei seems to have been a pretty good success. I'm curious as to how much trade power we have there now. 19%. Alright. That's really good, I'd say. They have a marketplace already. I'm going to just straight up upgrade that to a trade depot. I think I'd like to build upgrade the trade depot in Samarkand as well. I think that's one of the nodes where we're having some trouble pulling trade from. Gulf of Aden as well. Huh. That needs a marketplace as well as a trade post. I'll build a university there first, though, before I build either of those two. Nobles demand privileges. The privileges of the nobility have come under continuous assault as Akbar I has attempted to centralize more and more control. I can lose prestige, or they lose. The Mansabdars lose loyalty and gain national unrest +2 for 10 years. Alright, I'll accept their claims, even though I would like to actually get my unrest up a little bit for a while. We're at 12 absolutism. When do we get our next accepted culture, or promoted culture, whatever it is? 20. 2 tech levels. We do get our next idea group at the next level, which is going to be a diplomatic idea, of all things. So, maybe stop on the spending of Diplo power on development. While they are quite new to our society, the use of stimulants such as coffee and tobacco has spread quickly, with coffee houses now a common feature from Delhi to Mogostan. The popularity is especially marked among the Sufi orders. The novelty of these substances means that the religious establishment is divided on their proper use. Many strict legalists want us to limit their use, while others argue for caution, as both coffee and tobacco are very popular in our state. The local governor of Jask have now turned to Delhi, wanting to close down the local coffee houses that he believes have become meeting places for dissidents. Move towards legalism and gain unrest, or move 25 towards mysticism. I will move towards legalism. Bengal has made peace with Bamanis, meaning Bamanis is no longer at war. Bengal still is allied with the Ottomans, and they would still accept a call to arms if we attacked. Development of ironworking. A few more months until Manila is done, I think. Okay, the Ottomans are at peace. Looks like a war with Bengal is going to have to wait a little while. Bamanis, though, is lacking in allies. Cradle tribes have crossed our border. Maguindanao is self-sustaining, as is Manila. So I do need to make one of these come home and then resend them to not there. We'll send our colonists to Chehalis, I guess, instead. And now I'm going to go ahead and spend some money on building up a little bit of a reserve group of soldiers. To get me closer to my force limit. It won't be quite my force limit. And when Tondo finishes, it means that I'm going to be sending another colonist out, or recalling another colonist and resending them to stay at my constant 5. Okay. I still have a loan that I need to pay back. 2 loans. Forgot that I never paid one of them back. Alright, well, I guess I need to save money up for that. Air falls ill again. Lose money. Oh, it took... I shouldn't have taken the loan then, should I? We'll repay one of them. New trade good produced, livestock. Have our armies go there. Netherlands declared war on Sweden. Our truce with Ming ended. And I need to make cores, don't I? At the end of this month, I can create the last core on my overextension stuff. We now border England, technically. Okay, so now what's the cost? That's what I want to search or sort by. I think I want to reform my armies a little bit. That's the first. That's the third. Oh, I do have a 5th army. Oh, I forgot I had them. Huh. So I have 2 reserve armies now. Okay. I think it's time to bring our troops back. We can increase our Diplotech, but I'm going to hold off on that for 4 more years. And I'm going to move my armies to the border with Bamanis. Finally turning on my old allies. Any other Places I can reduce autonomy? Nope. I need 1,600 before I can did I even move the guys over here? Yes, I did. I need 1,600 before I can even pay off my loans again. And I might as well go ahead and activate these forts along the Bomanus border. Flanders declared independence from whoever it was. Probably England? Maybe? I don't know. They'll probably join the Republic. Let's take our other army back home. Tondo's about to finish. This month, actually. Cradle has civil war. And we'll send our next colonist to Salish. Islam Shah Musharraf, a drill master par excellence. Islam Shah Musharraf has turned our army into clockwork automatons that don't flinch on the battlefield. His efforts will be admired throughout the nation, gain stability, and 10 discipline for 6 years. 10% discipline for 6 years. We have to use that. I'd really like to actually take a point of stability now, but I won't. I guess I'll just take this and oh, holy shit, that is a lot of harsh treatment, isn't it? Why is it so much? Should I take the harsh treatment cost as my first idea? Maybe yearly absolutism instead? I'm not sure. Not my first idea. I mean the absolute age of absolutism power. I feel like absolute government's probably the way to go, because that way it gives you more years to build up absolutism from this specifically. It's only one per year. But at the same time, there are so many better ways to Admin efficiency 5% wouldn't be too bad right off the bat. Harsh treatment cost also helps get absolutism. Same with efficient autonomy, I think. Protecting forts, flexible rivalries, and edict of absolutism. So it's between those four, I'd say. Truce with McCurry has ended. Claims on our rivals. Games claim on Aralsk. I think that's in Russia. It is, right on the border. Oh, whoa, whoa. Before I realize that, or before I forget to move these guys away. Colonization successful. Unmothball the fort in Delhi. Let's take these guys off of drilling. And I'm actually going to switch these guys. Because the guys who were drilling are actually better at combat right now. $164 on harsh treatment. Do I want to do that? I don't think so. We're right around where Gujarat is. Bhavnagar and Goa. Alright. Adeni separatists. Ethiopian. Ethiopian is only 50. We'll go ahead and harsh treatment them right now. Iraqi. 94. Mogadishu. Medjugorje. Everything else, kind of don't really care. We embargo all of our rivals, right? Yes, we embargo all of our rivals, and we are embargoed by 2 people. Let's repay another loan. I should save up a little bit of monarch points for the coming tech levels. But not admin. I also am going to put my king in charge of one of my armies. That one. And go to war in Bamanas. Baroda is our target. our first armies are going to go down to Marthwada. These guys will go to Kandesh, Baglana, and Baroda. We do have another, yes, okay, colonist on his way to do whatever he does. $60 gold a month. Bavaria, they tell us of improvements in lens making. Ever since the 13th century, spectacles made from glass lenses have come to replace the reading stones of older eras. Through thorough optical observation, these lenses have now reached a level of perfection that has allowed even the smallest of things to be enlarged. To the delight of scholars, these new lenses can also be used to create both optical microscopes, allowing them to examine what could never be seen before, and the refracting telescope, allowing study of faraway objects such as the stars. The field of optics is now at the brink of a revolution, bringing great benefits to both science, navigation, and warfare. Bavaria gains diplomatic power, 100 of it, and price of glass increases by 25%. So what is the price of glass right now? I think it's gone up like, what, 2 or 3 times now? Maybe I'm wrong. Or is there any way to check that? Bohemian glass and modern optics, so it's gone up twice. We've won that siege. And now we move into Badar, which is the Baumanis capital. And we'll move everyone else in. Baumanis occupied Goa. I really don't care. It's not like they can really harm us, I think. Tech levels are pretty equal for military. Tariffs on naval supplies. The naval supplies produced in one of our colonies has come into focus. It seems that it generates quite a lot of money, perhaps too much, without being properly taxed. In the spirit of mercantilism, we should force them to trade their naval supplies through our ports instead. This will greatly benefit our own merchants and add a lot of income to the crown's coffers. Tax it, or gain 10 power of some kind. It was Diplo. Let's move these guys on to... Nope, can't go to Mahur. Colonial Ventures. For 10 years, we get Diplo cost minus 10%. Yes, please. What is the cost of the Diplotech right now? Okay, our ruler just died. And we have a new heir, a 242, Azim Ash Shan. He's 5. Our current piety is at 23. We will move towards legalism. I can enforce religious unity. We must not abide by the heretics in our realm. A harsh set of laws designed to target any followers of the traditions of false imams and priests will allow us to marginalize any heretical influence within our society. Ruler has administrative skill of at least 3, haven't a regency council, and until the death of the current guy, gain missionary strength versus heretics plus 2%. I mean, do I want to do that? I mean, sure, why not, right? The Gujarati separatists are about to rebel. We'll go deal with that whenever they do. Let's move on to the next provinces. Oh yeah, I need to get my royal marriages back. Oh yeah, Portugal won't let me because they suck. Who's my other... Oh yeah, Siak, who we're in the process of... Okay, my Master of Mint just died. Let's get a new one. They tell us of New World diamonds. Diamonds, a type of stone so durable that it cannot even be polished, save from using its own dust, has long been the most rare of all precious stones. For centuries, India has been the only known source of diamonds in the entire world, and even there it is only found in a few well-guarded mining regions. With the discovery of large quantities of diamonds in inland South America, however, diamonds have become something not only for kings and princes, but also for rich magnates, burghers, or other connoisseurs of jewelry. Gained 300. England gains 300. Or England or English Brazil? It's English Brazil. Gains 314 ducats, and price of gems change by negative 50%. So that just halved the price of all gems in the world. That sucks. We didn't even get Golconda before the gems. The price of gems dropped. Which sucks, but can't always get what you want, right? The Sheikh-ul Islam. Can get national tax modifier, tolerance of the true faith, move towards legalism anyway. Oh, can we can only have one merchant at a time, or one type of scholar at a time. Okay. That sucks. It means I wasted 150 admin points, not 75 twice. Or essentially 75 twice. Sheikh-ul Islam. So I'm actually going to take the national tax modifier. Because we'll probably reach 100 legalism anyway. Yarkand is requesting military access now. Let's get a royal marriage with Tunis. And I need to set my merchants back up. So, we have steering trade there, steering trade there, there, Basra, Samarkand, Gulf of Aden, Kashmir, and okay, don't need to send it to Indus. Could try steering the trade north to Indus. Probably north from Goa to Indus. It's what I think is the best way. Right now we're making 91.9 or 69 from trade. Wonder what that will be at the end of the month. $91.69. $94.53. Let's go to Warangal and Raichur Doab. And actually we'll go like that. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It looks like we have a major battle on our hands that I just decided to walk right into. Send that one back there, and this one will go to Gulbarga. These guys will stay and occupy this one, Sabaner. And I'd say we're well on our way to... Oh, and then need to go and occupy East Berar as well. But I'd say we're well on the way to a victory over Bamanis.